2000. Israel is attacking Lebanon right now with major non-nuclear strikes. The entire south of Lebanon is being slammed by Israeli planes, missiles, and rockets in the biggest attack since the war in 2024, breaking the ceasefire for over the 5,000th time. And these strikes are occurring in urban centers near civilians. These are some of the biggest non-nuclear explosions I've ever seen in my life. This is a literal mushroom cloud. The Israelis have already claimed these airstrikes as they say they are acting under international law, saying that they are dismantling terror infrastructure. These strikes strangely also occurred in coastal areas where many Christian populations live. Now that the Gaza war is over, it seems that Israel has picked their newest target. Netanyahu has said that the ceasefire from last December with Lebanon was only temporary. As of right now, Yemen is saying they will respond to these attacks from Israel, but the Lebanese government is essentially silent. Who can stand up to Israel? Comment your thoughts, follow for updates.
I want to start off by giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashim, El Shabashim, Hakadash, the bonus to the apostles, the elders, Jim, Wow. Salutations to you, I give my day, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, risking your freedom. You like to do so more so now than ever before. For we are close to the end. Real close, all right? And it starts off by you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans identifying who you are through the Spirit, all right? You are the children of Israel, all right? Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites, all right? And I suggest that you act as such, for the Lord does something to you. But y'all are the children of Israel, man, and that's the reason why you're at the bottom. But the reason why I'm stating this is because you got people in the land of Israel right now claiming to be the children of Israel, but act opposite of what the children of Israel would be like and what they would do, according to prophecies. Isaiah 2, verse 4. And he shall judge amongst the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Now, who is the he that's a judge amongst the nations? The children of Israel. All right? The children of Israel is the he. The nation of Israel should judge amongst the nations, should rebuke many people, taking them down through war, through violence. That's the rebuking of many people, and the many people are the other nations. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, because right now, all nations are building up their weaponry, military spending in preparations of a war. But in the kingdom, it's going to be the opposite. Destroying the weapons and turning them into plowshare instruments of agriculture, all right? It's going to be a time of building instead of a time of destroying. It said, and their spears into pruning hooks, right? A spear, another weapon of war, should be turned into a pruning hook. Pruning hook is there to break up hard soil, all right? So you could plant seed to grow food. It's going to be a time of agriculture and building and having children and babies. So this is going to happen after a major war, major conflict, World War III. Nation shall not lift a sword against nation, neither should they learn war anymore, right? And this is future prophecy. Nation should not lift up sword against another nation, neither will they learn war anymore. Nations are not going to fight war against each other no more. See what I'm saying? That's just going to happen. They're not going to learn war anymore. But it's clearly evident that
For update.
That's not the case. Because if the children of Israel was in Israel right now, no nation, there wouldn't be a fear of an outbreak of a war brewing, because nations wouldn't learn war anymore. It's clearly telling you that they don't fit the prophecy, man. How could they be the children of Israel? Shlakia. So it says, Israel launches series of attacks on Lebanon. Israeli army on Monday launched a series of attacks on sites in southern Lebanon. Newspaper Israel Hayom reported, right? And this is all happening in the land of Israel right now. Lebanon is a part of Jerusalem. Hezbollah and Israel reached a ceasefire agreement in November 2024. However, Tel Aviv has violated the agreement more than 4,500 times. As per official data, at least 276 have died as a result of the violation. And why are we believing that Esau is not capable of doing this over and over again? Esau has contractual agreements with the Native Americans, and he broke every last one of his treaties. You think he ain't gonna break y'all treaty? All right? This is what Esau does. See, it says, look, Israel still fires on Lebanon almost a year after a ceasefire. Some predict the same for Gaza. So if they was truly the people of the Lord, if they were truly the children of Israel, why the hell is there war in Jerusalem right now? Lebanon, why is there war in Gaza Strip when it's supposed to be peace on earth? Not just Israel, not just in the East, but earth in general. Because y'all not the children of Israel, man. Isaiah 14:8. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fella is come up against us, right? Because once Esau is taken out of power, taken over the throne of his terrorism, the nations are gonna pretty much say, man, they haven't nobody's been coming up against us. All right? Just blatantly, killing and destroying land for no reason. That's what they're gonna say, Isaiah 50:23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation amongst the nation? Right. Because who's spearheading the treachery of the Ish people, all right, that live in Israel right now? Who's spearheading this? Who's funding them with money and weapons? All right, America. They're supporting the treachery that's going on. So how is the hammer? It's a saying in the world, when you're a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. And that's how Esau rules. That's how we know that, so-called YT man is Esau Edom in the Bible. Why? Because every conflict he ever has, how does he deal with it? Like a nail, like a hammer to a nail. Beat it down, destroy it. See what I'm saying? Just like our father Isaac told him his blessing will be the sword. And that's exactly how he lives, by the sword, to destroy. All right? So I'll read that again. Jeremiah 50:23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become the desolation amongst the nations? Now, Babylon, aka America, is going to be a desolate amongst the nations via this war that's coming. All right? This war that's brewing, that's inevitable. It's going to be a desolation amongst the nations. All right? As a result of your bad faith, as a result of the treachery that you've done on earth. And I'll leave it there, man. When Israel, the true children of Israel come to the land, there ain't gonna be no more wars, man. Wars are gonna be done away with.